Hi, I'm Dawson Church.
And I'm Brittany Watkins.
And we are here to tell you about
Skinny Genes,
which we are so incredibly excited about. We've been working on this program now for many, many months, and it is the ultimate weight loss program.
Yeah, I am so excited about working with you guys and about launching this program. It has absolutely been such a pleasure to put this together, and it's taken a really long time to put this together. We've really worked hard on this program for you guys, so it'll be really exciting to start.
And we put together all these elements which we know are proven to help you improve almost every aspect of your life that has to do with self-esteem, body image, health, and weight loss. I'm going to share with you as well some of the various aspects and elements of the program and how it's structured. And I thought I'd just talk to Brittany for a while about which parts of the program you'll experience during which weeks. It's a 6-week program. And so Brittany, week 1, what happens week 1?
Well, week 1, we talk all about cravings, and you guys have done the video on cravings. So we talk about that more extensively and where your cravings come from. We do a lot of tapping around that. We also talk about goals and goal setting, and they have, you'll be asked to set your goals and set your intention for the program. And that's really, really helpful just when you're starting anything to always have the end in mind. So
you'll find a post from Brittany on the discussion group, the weight loss discussion group, and then you'll go into the discussion group and enter your own, read Brittany's post, enter your own goals, and really start to think about what your goals are for this program. And actually, that exercise in thinking about what they are and then writing them down, so they're staring back at you, it's like, oh, these are my goals, okay, then that makes them real. So at the very beginning of the program, we're going to make your goals extremely concrete to you.
Yeah, and then week 2, we talk all about the Naturally Slim Eating Plan. So this is a strategy that I have done a lot of research around, and it's based on the unconscious natural strategy that people who are naturally slim have. So people who are naturally slim, they don't have to think about what they're going to eat, they just eat. And so over the years, I've studied these people, I've studied lots of books written on this topic, and I compiled a week full of information that is all about how to eat like a naturally slim person. So that's actually really fun, and what you'll end up doing is you'll learn how to eat like a foodie. So this isn't about diets or deprivation or cutting out certain things from your diet. In fact, you're going to have more fun with food. It's really, really cool, all the feedback that I get from people who's tried the Naturally Slim Eating Plan. They're starting to eat things that they haven't allowed themselves to have in years, and they're not indulging.
It was amazing. I had an experience of this last weekend. I was with a group of people and we were at a graduation, and someone had made a huge batch of fresh chocolate chip cookies. I mean, when I say huge, I mean like probably 50 enormous cookies. And there were like 6 of us sitting in a row watching the graduates, and I noticed some people in the group were just eating cookie after cookie. And I hadn't been planning to eat cookies myself, but I thought, I've not had a cookie I haven't really had craved on one for weeks. And I thought, I'll have a cookie. So I took a cookie, I ate it, I think I ate half of it, then I let it sit for a while and I ate the other half. But it was so wonderful eating one cookie and really enjoying it rather than feeling, oh, there's 50 cookies there, I have to make a dent in the bag.
Exactly. And that's actually what we talk about, is how to eat and actually enjoy and be present while you're eating.
Yes.
Because that's what people who have dieted for a long time, that's what they struggle with, is they actually become desensitized from their own internal cues. And so week 2 is all about how to reprogram those habits and just some rules, and it's a new platform and a new way of thinking about food and about eating. So.
And retraining yourself in that way.
Exactly.
Then week 3.
Week 3 is all about self-sabotage and why we sabotage our weight loss efforts. it's really, really interesting, some of the epiphanies that people have when they go through this part of the program. So I talk all about, why we sabotage our behavior, and then we do some tapping around that as well.
Yes.
And so you guys have experienced some of that with the video, and there's even more in the third week of the program.
And it is so critical to do this because you've tried things before, they haven't worked. Many people who've emailed us comments already have said, gosh, till I began doing your program, I tried other EFT programs and those didn't work. So people beginning a weight loss program often have a track history of complete, utter, and comprehensive failure. And why is that? It's because even though we may say we want to have these new behaviors, we are sabotaging ourselves. And Brittany is so good, she will help you peel away layer after layer after layer, voice after voice after voice in your head that's contradicting voice after voice after voice in your head that is contradicting your good intentions and desires. So Brittany helps you with this in that third week of the program. So week 4.
Week 4 is all about emotional eating and how to specifically tap for emotional eating. People that have been working with EFT for a long time, even EFT practitioners, have really struggled with this one. And this is actually one that I struggled with for a very long time. When I first started using EFT for my emotional eating, it didn't work right away. And because in the classic EFT training, we're taught to go after the specific emotions. Well, when we're eating emotionally, what you would think would be logical is to tap on what we think we're feeling emotionally, but that usually doesn't work. And so in week 4, I talk all about how to tap specifically for emotional eating. It's not what you think. So that's a really good week. And also we talk about how to feed ourselves and how to really enjoy and experience pleasure beyond food. So I talk about a little exercise that I have you guys do every morning when you wake up, about checking in with yourself and just figuring out exactly what you need so that you won't feel so compulsive about food, or so that food isn't filling that need inside of you. You're getting it from other things.
Yes, it's wonderful too, to when you do feel those urges, those cravings, to say, what are the underlying emotions here, and then go and find those underlying emotional issues, work on those, and no longer be projecting those outward to the external environment and making them about food. So this is a really important piece of the puzzle. Okay, so week 5.
Week 5 is about exercise and why if you're not motivated to exercise, why? What I found was that people who are naturally motivated to work out or to exercise, when they think about exercising, like when they get off of work or they know it's time they have the time to do that exercise, they'll see in their mind a positive image. They'll see usually an image of how good they feel after they're done exercising,
right.
And that's what motivates them to get out there and start moving. But people who are not motivated to exercise have the opposite experience. When they think about exercise, they'll usually see a picture of themselves sweating on the treadmill, or just how hard it's going to be while they're riding their bicycle or running or whatever their exercise is. They'll see an unmotivating image of themselves doing this, which obviously would make them unmotivated to exercise. So I talk about a technique and a strategy that is all about reprogramming that image in your mind so that it's actually a positive one instead of a negative one.
Plus we give you tons of support to do this kind of reprogramming. You're going to be getting emails from us each week. You'll be having video interviews with various celebrities and health experts. You're going to be getting PDF reports from us, all kinds of ways, all kinds of tips, whether you're a visual learner, whether you're an auditory learner, whether you're a kinesthetic learner. You will get various cues that will help you remember these lessons and really brand them into your brain. We aren't just trying to give you information, we're trying to literally change the way you see the world, you see food, and you see your body. And so our program is structured with many elements to do all of those things.
Yeah.
So finally, the finale is
week 6 is all about body image and how to feel good about your body even though you're not where you want to be. And this is so, so, so important when you're starting any weight loss program, is to actually accept yourself exactly where you are right now. And Dawson,
Yes.
you teach a great segment about this in the first week, and I go into it in even more detail in week 6, where we'll literally have you dressing better, feeling better about your body, and even when you walk by mirrors or see your reflection, I teach you how to have a positive internal dialogue with that reflection that you catch instead of a negative one, because that's very common. And so I teach you a little fun technique and a fun tip to make seeing your reflection actually fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's a huge benefit to people. And I encourage you to practice what we share with you. We're giving you all kinds of information, and we are going to encourage you in various ways, but then actually doing these things every week. You love yourself enough, respect yourself enough, care for yourself enough to do what we're showing you in this program. Many of us are good at loving other people, doing acts of service, being kind and good to other people, to our families, people in the workplace around us, and often we're much less kind and good to ourselves. So you'll be asked to make commitments to yourself, but make those commitments and keep them. Love yourself enough to really apply this program, and you will find at the end of 6 weeks, everything will not be perfect in your life. We will not have straightened out all these problems, but you will have a really solid foundation, and you will practice this week after week after week. It takes a while to implant a new habit in your brain, but if you do this faithfully, you will find that your whole outlook will change. We also have you tracking your progress in various ways. We have you journaling, we have you filling out forms to assess how you're doing, and when you look back at where you are today, in 6 weeks, the likelihood is you will be amazed how far you've come.
That's true. It's true. I'm so excited that you guys are going to be joining us, and you're actually going to get 3 teleclasses
Right.
with Dawson and I, where you can ask us all sorts of questions about the program. So make sure that you go through the material and you have your questions ready, because we will be there live to answer them.
So I hope you can tell that we really care about you, we love you, and we are committed to your success. We want you to walk away from this program for 6 weeks full of self-love, with different habits and a support system that nourishes you into a wonderful future.
I second that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in week 1.
See you then.
Bye-bye.